Today, we're going to talk about some Town Hall 12 push armies. I recently pushed my Town Hall 11 to Legends League for the Clash Champs push tournament, which means the next push tournament is going to be for Town Hall 12. So I want to help you guys get ready for this Town Hall 12 push tournament that kicks off in a few days. I'll link it down there in the description so you guys can sign up. Now, there's one very important thing to note for this Town Hall 12 push tournament. The minimum trophies is 3,500 and you don't want to start above that. So what I recommend is taking your Town Hall 12 up to like 32, 33, 3,400 right now, and then right before that tournament starts, go ahead and get right at 3,500, even at 3,500, and then sign up with your account then, because the scoring only counts what you get at 3,500 and above. It doesn't count anything below that, and if you start at like 3,700, you're basically losing 200 points for yourself. So early on in your push, I recommend just finding the army that you like and you can 3-star with. For me, that's 5 ICG. I feel pretty confident that I can 3-star most Town Hall 12s with this army, so this is the army I'm going to use to try to get up to that 3,500 mark. So let's go ahead and give you an example how this works, just in case you're new here, because this is kind of like one of our signature lower Town Hall armies that I love using, and it's very, very effective. Now, the reason I say use this lower is because this one can be a little bit riskier as you get higher. Essentially, you're just going to find an entry point, send everything in, and try to get as much of the splash out as possible. The biggest thing on this base is these multi-target infernos near the Town Hall. We definitely want to try to get them out if at all possible. So let's go ahead and let's let everything work around here. We'll let our king, our queen, and the log launcher just kind of push up through the middle of this base. I think they should all turn around and go in here. I'm going to go ahead and we'll pop king ability, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit warden ability as everything's kind of fading out here, and then we'll go ahead and we'll rage right in there. Nothing came out of the clan castle, so we'll poison that queen right there. And then once we get through those multis, we can go ahead and we can start our bets. Now notice there is a lot of splash on that top side, so we got to be a little bit careful here. The heroes and everything as they work in there should be able to distract. Another thing is we should be able to freeze. Yeah, good little freeze there and get a nice little bit of value here. I'm gonna freeze early here because sometimes I'm late. But this is the army I plan on using to kind of push up to that starting point. Again, the starting point is going to be 3,500 trophies. So again, don't go over that until after the tournament starts. I recommend starting right at 3,500 and then kind of going from there. You can sign up before, just kind of remain at or under 3,500 before the tournament starts. If you start above that, you could lose some points. The next army I want to talk about is any queen charge army, whether it be like queen charge e-drags. I like this army just because the percentage is easy to get, or like queen charge hybrid, queen charge baby dragons. I think queen charge armies are the way to go because you can easily get 2 stars as you get higher up. Also, I recommend always going for at least 30 trophies when you're starting this push off. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to send in a couple of balloons here. We're going to blimp out the Town Hall, and then we'll start our queen charge on the opposite side here, assuming we get in here. This could be a little bit lethal. Let's see what happens here. Okay, actually, no, we'll just run the queen charge over here. Since this didn't work out the way we wanted to, that's fine. That's why we send the blimp early. I mean, it was kind of an obvious bait, but I thought maybe we could get away with it. We didn't, so we just gotta adjust and overcome this, which I think we should be able to do no problemo. All right, let's make sure the queen goes in here. Let's put that there. Yeah, queen will go grab the Town Hall for us now. We'll go ahead and we'll rage her up. Now, one thing I do want you to be aware of is anytime you're doing a queen charge, especially against Town Hall 12s that are higher level, if your queen's a little bit lower level, you might struggle. My queen is a little bit lower level, so I'm not sure I would lean on queen charges a ton, because if I'm going up against like max 12s or if I have to hit a 13, it's going to be a little bit tougher for her. But ultimately, it's a good way, like I mentioned, to kind of get that percentage up and kind of work through a base without having to take too much of a risk. I think this is kind of a safer play just because the percentage is almost always there with the queen charge portion, and then really like the e-drags come in and just sweep through. Our e-drags aren't even leveled up, I don't even think, on this account, so we're good. Yeah, level 2 e-drags, that's on all 12 e-drags. So I think this is just a nice little safe play here that kind of gets us nice little 2 stars, and sometimes when you're pushing and getting a little bit higher on the push, there's nothing wrong with a safe little 2-star. Trust me on that, guys. you're better off just getting a 2-star on a 30 trophy base than risking like going up against a Town Hall 13 or something unnecessarily. I don't know. Don't overcomplicate the push. That's another piece of advice. So something like Queen Charge E-Drags, or we'll show off like Queen Charge Hybrid next, I think are really good. So make sure you guys stick around, because I'm going to show off what I end up using a lot at Town Hall 11, and I think is a very easy army that can benefit a lot of you guys here towards the end of the video. So make sure you guys stick around for that. But yeah, Queen Charge E-Drags, especially since we're lower down, like we don't have to fight max Town Hall 12s. Like we can just get on through here and just crush this rush 12 and we'll be fine, right guys? I mean, don't overcomplicate the push early on. That's a big thing as well. So let's try a little Queen Charge Hybrid here. I ended up bringing a blimp. A lot of times I prefer using the siege barracks, but I know some people prefer using the blimp, especially at the lower Town Hall levels. So we'll try out the blimp just to see how this goes and see if we can get this Town Hall down. If we get this Town Hall down, I guess either way, I'm probably gonna send the Queen this way anyways on this base. So I would have much rather had a siege barracks here, not gonna lie to you, and that's usually my preferred siege machine for a Queen Charge Hybrid, but I know everyone has their differences. Look at that, we almost caught the tornado. That could have been real bad. That could have been real bad. Realistically, what we want to do is we just want to push our queen up into the middle of this base, try to pull out any clan castle troops if they do exist, freeze this enemy queen because our queen is lower level. So this is what I was talking about, like, you know, with those queen charges, we can get in a little bit of trouble with our little baby queen here. She is technically like just a Town Hall 11 queen, essentially. So be careful. You can still get in trouble with that. But I think we'll still be fine on this one. We can just kind of run throughout here. Let's go ahead and send our king in here, and then we can kind of probably push her the way we want to go. Get this stuff in here. Go for that single. She's gonna go down. That's okay. Maybe Queen Charge Hybrid isn't the best move for me with my lower level queen, because the Queen Charge Hybrid definitely relies on the queen heavily. But make sure you stick around, because I have a fix for this guy. Just don't go anywhere. I have the easy fix for this one. Trust me. Go ahead and hit Warden ability. Let's go ahead and just work them all through there. No, we're good. Yeah, I think we're still fine on this. After all, we're just farming. We're getting a 2-star here still, which, I mean, that's cute, but I mean, with Queen Charge Hybrid, I feel like you're going to use that and try to go for more of 3-stars. I don't know why I didn't use that stuff to support the queen. Too late now. Okay, so that didn't go great, right? But I have an army that's like fast, foolproof, and really efficient. This is how I end up pushing like the last, I think it was like 300 trophies or so to Legends League in like an hour, less than an hour, when I live streamed the Town Hall 11 push. So I'm going to show you guys that army right now. I'm kind of curious if this gets there. I don't think it gets there. I kind of want to cut away. Yeah, there's no way this gets there. There's Bomb Tower, there's Wizard Tower. Yeah, let's check out that next army now. So remember what I said, 2 stars are king, and at the end of my Town Hall 11 push, I had my king and queen upgrading. So I had essentially no heroes, but I made sure I kept my warden up, and I think that was the key here, because what we're going to do is we're actually going to do a blizzard into a super barbarian attack. So what we want to do is we want to make sure we find a clear spot where there's not going to be any double giant bombs or giant bombs and little bombs. I think like right on this air sweeper is going to be nice. We're going to send in all 6 of the balloons. We're going to send in the battle blimp, and then we're going to use the warden's ability to go ahead and get this blimp to the town hall, securing our first star. Rage that up. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can even get Invisis in the clan castle, so you have higher level Invisis, and then you're just going to let your super wizards go to work and get really a lot of percentage on the base. A lot of times, like, my super wizards were getting 20 to 30% on some of these bases. Remember, we're bringing like 9 Invisis here. You can use that second rage, because remember, we got raged barbarians. They're super barbarians. They're raged up here, so we don't really need to really lean on having that rage spell. And then from there, oops, I don't know how that happened. From there, I use the sneaky goblins to clean up some of those resource buildings on the outside. 20 sneakies. Do that real nice and easy. Just treat it like you would farming. Go out there, use your sneakies, be good. We can wall breaker to get some of these walls open. Let those sneakies work through there. And then you come in and let your barbarians clean up. I mean, without even dropping any barbarians, we're essentially at 50%. Yeah, look at that. Now, since we do have our king and queen up, we can kind of use them and use the super barbs out in front to kind of make a little bit of an impact here. So we can really do some really positive things with this army that I think is going to be really cool here at Town Hall 12. And I'm kind of looking forward to trying this one out like I was using it at Town Hall 11, because I had a lot of success with it. This is ultimately what pushed me up to Town Hall, or to Legends League at Town Hall 11, was the super Barb Blizzard attack, essentially. It was fun, man. It was fun. We use those regular wall breakers. We bring 10 of them in here, so we have no problems getting through bases, and we're good. And this is probably the army I will use to push, because I will be participating in this tournament myself. Myself and Kenny Joe should be streaming the final hour or so on our channels, respectively. So if you guys want to check it out, we'll be live. We'll be hanging out. We'll be having a little bit of fun with it. And I don't know. I think this one has a lot of potential here. Let's see if we can get this kid done. He's being annoying. But you can see here with the heroes up, like, we've got quite a bit of potential to work through here. Maybe even get some 3 stars and just do some positive things. Use those barbs to tank out in front of your heroes. You're going to be good, man. That's really all you need. We get through here and we get a 3-star with the Super Blizz, Super Barb, whatever you want to call it, attack. It works just so well out here, guys. So there you guys have some examples of some Town Hall 12 push armies that you can use for the Clash Champs push tournaments. In preparations for this, I am going to go ahead and drop my heroes down right now, because we still have like a week before it starts. So we'll go ahead and we'll get these heroes down now, and I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll pop off a Dark Elixir Rune. We have there, yeah, I'm just making sure that storage was max. I don't trust myself. Yeah, we'll get our heroes upgrading now, and then they'll be up in time for the tournament, which will be really nice. And then one other thing I want to do is get these barbs upgrading. I should have enough loot somewhere. Oh, there it was. It was in the clan castle from the star bonus. So we want to get these barbarians upgrading. If I'm going to be using the barbs, we might as well go ahead and get them upgrading. I'll save that hammer for something else. And then we got a couple other builders here. I was going to say, the eagle looks like it's done. Let's go ahead and let's get some of these big boys up. Let's go ahead and get this Inferno Tower up, and it looks like this Inferno Tower needs a few more levels there. So that's where I'm at with it. I'm going to be doing the push with you guys. Hopefully you guys are pumped up for it. Link will be down there in the description. All the details will be there. Make sure you guys sign up, have fun with it. You guys have a great day. Keep on Clash Bashing.